A 3D-printed gun called the Liberator rests on a desk at Defense Distributed Wednesday, August 1, 2018, in Austin, Texas. Eric Gay, AP, Facebook is blocking the sharing of blueprints for making 3D-printed guns, saying it is against its community standards, and amid a temporary nationwide restraining order against an organization that seeks to share the code. In line with our policies, we are removing this content from Facebook, a spokeswoman said Friday. The company is also working to update its policy, but she did not elaborate. Facebook's move is in line with its policy to limit gun sales and exchanges to licensed dealers, the spokeswoman added. In 2014, under pressure from advocacy groups, the social networking giant unveiled stricter policies on gun sales enabled by its massive platform. Austin-based Defense Distributed's founder, Cody Wilson, first fired a plastic 3D-printed gun 5 years ago and shared the code online, prompting the government to order the group to take it down. The group sued in 2015, and reached a settlement with the government in July. It was set to re-upload the blueprints to its site August 1, but a judge issued a temporary restraining order after many states, the number now stands at 19, plus the District of Columbia filed suit. The matter was set to go back to U.S. District Court in the Western District of Washington Friday, but the preliminary injunction hearing was postponed to August 21. Ad choice advertising and red invented by Tees. Gun control advocates and others worry about the 3D-printed weapons being untraceable. They are also known as ghost guns. Get tech news in your inbox weekday mornings. Sign up for the free Good Morning Silicon Valley newsletter. BuzzFeed first reported Thursday that Facebook was blocking links to sites that host 3D-printed gun blueprints. Although Defense Distributed is barred from sharing instructions for the DIY weapons, they are already available in many other places online. Sharing links to such places brings up error messages or is just not possible. The content on the page you're trying to share includes a link that our security systems detected to be unsafe, reads an error message when a link to one such site is shared on Facebook Messenger. The blocking extends to Facebook-owned Instagram, too. The Firearms Policy Coalition, which is behind CodeAceFreeSpeech.com, on its website called the ban an outrageous display of censorship and bias, and likened Facebook to North Korea. The case touches on the First and Second Amendments, the rights to free speech and to bear arms. Friday, gun control advocacy group the Brady Center filed a brief in support of the state's lawsuit, arguing that 3D-printed firearms are neither in common use nor typically possessed by law-abiding citizens, and thus, are not entitled to Second Amendment protection. Sponsored content. Pickles and mustard go glamping. Bye-bye Pickles, Canine correspondent. It's 7 a.m. Sunday and I finished breakfast a whole hour ago. That was early. But something's up around the You might also like 15 arrested after raids on massage establishments and Straits Times 1 o'clock. Toshiba uses technology to build a better world. Toshiba APAC 33-year-old man dies after crashing into road barrier. Straits Times Singaporeans born between 1941 and 1981 are eligible. Survey compare chiropractors baffled. Simple stretch relieves years. Healthhacktips.com. The unusual link between eggs and diabetes. Healthnewstips. Today 81-year-old woman busted with $870,000 of heroin at MercuryNews.com. Kurt Hinbach. The 49ers preseason opener highlighted. MercuryNews.com. Thiessen, Sen. Dianne Feinstein had a Chinese spy on. MercuryNews.com. Raiders 16, Lions 10-3. Studs, 3 duds. Opinion, why industry should be forced to clean up its messes. Hong Hifang Pan Ling Ling Spec, actors and fans take sides on. Straits Times suffering from the heat. Try Aircool. Aircool 24. This is your chance to legally live and work in the USA. Check if you U.S. green card, free check. Carolyn hacks. We expect her to pay. We don't care who died. San Jose. Firefighters battle brush fire near I-280. Designing your favorite beer. From farm to glass at SolidWorks Malaysia to negotiate deferment of high-speed rail link with Singapore. Straits Times. Air conditioning now finally affordable in Singapore thanks to Aircool 24. Garoppolo glands. How did 49ers QB fare against Cowboys? San Jose City Council candidates face off over homelessness, transportation,